if you recall, I made a video once, I don't know how long ago it was, when I was looking through my old art and a character popped up. I'll put a picture of the color version now. I asked you guys if you wanted me to redesign her, and you guys were very eager for me to do that, because you enjoyed it the last time. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. I've been meaning to film this video for forever, but I never got into it, so I'm going to do it now, and I hope it's chill with you. I'm going to be structuring this video a little similar to last time. The last time I did this was when I was redesigning my character Robin, and basically I just went through her design, fixed some things, made it less terrible, and then at the end of it I had you guys suggest names for her, and then you guys would vote on the names on my Instagram page. So that's what we're doing this time. So throughout the video, be thinking of names. I do have the one of the references. The first time I showed her, a lot of people thought she was shirtless. That's a shirt. It's supposed to be like a spandexy type thing. Let's actually make it look like a shirt this time around. I also am filming this later than I normally would, so I don't have my coffee, but I have this. Let's actually get to drawing. Just like in the Robin video, I think I'm just going to sketch out what she looks like now, and then figure out what I don't like about her. So hello, there we go. I've kind of been brainstorming some ideas just here and there ever since I decided I was going to redesign her. So we'll see if any of those are actually good and if I'll actually use them. And I actually did warm up this time. I mean, whether or not it'll look like that has yet to be seen, but I did in fact warm up. In this picture, I don't think her hair is as like wavy as I wanted. So maybe in the redesign, that's something we can do. Like I mentioned in my old art video, this was when I started getting a little bit better at character design, so I don't think this character's design is even really that bad. I just think that there are some things that can be improved. So hopefully that is what we will do today. I feel like these plants and drink are casting a shadow. I'll leave it, it's fine. So right off of the bat, I think the main thing I want to keep is the color scheme. I think the color scheme was pretty solid. I'm definitely open to changing placement of colors, and I'm also open to playing with saturation and tones. But she has like a green, blue, and black color scheme, and I think that looks pretty nice. I definitely want to change the hair because, to be honest, it's kind of a mess, and I don't really know how to draw it anymore. I guess this sketch doesn't need to be anything fancy. That's not a hand, silly me. I also gave up on these shoes, but it's fine because they're probably going to change anyways. So I think the most prominent part of her design is the jacket because of like the army green stuff and the fluff around the neck. So I definitely want to play around with that. I don't think I like the cropped jacket anymore. I think I want to make it into a full-length jacket. I don't know if I want the sleeves rolled up. We'll figure that out. But I guess I'll start with the hair because that's what I've thought about most. Get a little close-up action of this. Oh! Or my sketchbook can fall closed. That's perfectly fine too. I'm pretty happy with the length of it. I don't think I'm going to be playing around with that much. And I do think I want to keep the eyes. Her attitude was supposed to be a lot more kind of aggressive. I guess that was sort of her personality that she had before, and I like it for her. I want to keep it, especially because I'm planning on putting her in the same universe as Arietta and Robin, that little gang. I don't think she's going to be like their friends, but I think having her in that universe would be cool. Like I said, I wanted her hair to be a little more wavy before. Just add some shapes. We'll figure something interesting out. First thought I kind of had was like a ponytail, like a little poofy ponytail. My next idea is kind of like playing with the shape of this back here. So let's draw a side profile, if I can remember how to do that. Kind of like the idea of having like messy sort of front bangs. And then my other idea after this is to have the bangs like my other idea is to have the bangs pinned back so we can see which one of those is what I like more. That wasn't a sentence. So the way I kind of envisioned it is like having it be a little shorter here and then get a little longer in the back. Like, not the back, the top. Keeps like a similar vibe, but it does change the length just a tiny bit. With all the ideas I had in my head, this one I'm working on now was my favorite. But I mean, you never know. That's why you have to draw everything out. What happened there? If her hair is wavy, and kind of just the little ponytail thing might curl up a little bit. I do think I want to try this sort of like bang style with this sort of length. Maybe like this shape up here can actually be the bangs when they're pinned back. I haven't been playing with face shapes a lot. I feel like face shapes, like the shape of their jaw and their nose and everything, are usually some of the last things I play with, and that's normally after I get to know the character. So ignore the very generic face I'm drawing. Not that I don't draw generic faces other times. Let's be honest. Same face syndrome do kick my butt every day. It really do. And now what do we do this part? I don't know. I don't know why my voice just sounded so shaky. Made that sound way more dramatic than it is. I promise I'm not about to burst into tears because of this sketch. Not today, not this time. My instinct with hairstyles like this is to always make it longer, but if she is going to be in the same universe as Robin and Arietta, I don't want them to have... I mean, they can have similar design elements, but I feel like with a hairstyle for the main characters, they should be a little more distinct, and I don't want them to be too similar, unless there's like a purpose for them to be similar, which at this point there is not. So, like if there are two characters that are supposed to mirror each other in some way, which could be interesting, but considering I don't know much about her, can't say if that's really the case or not. What if I added like a ribbon up here? I don't know if that's like out of character for her, but I mean I can change it later if I don't like it. I'm not sure if I like the ribbon since the hair is pretty messy. I think there's just a little too much going on with the ribbon. So sorry ribbon. R.I.P. ribbon. You may or may not be missed. Okay, let me actually try and block out the shapes of the hair. Maybe that'll help me figure things out. Since her character is a little more fleshed out than Robin was when I was redesigning her, I have the liberty of playing around with different elements of a similar personality, I guess. Maybe the length like back here just isn't working with the bang thing, which I do like, which is what I want to keep. So I think I might have to change the length of the hair. I forgot what I was saying for a hot minute. Angie. We have a hairline here. We'd have this sort of ponytail thing. Actually, you know what? I think the length of the ponytail up here and then the length, you can't even see, the length of the ponytail here and then this is also making it a little odd. So I think if I want to have a longer ponytail, I need to make the rest of it longer. Otherwise it's just, you know, I think I should add the longer pieces. I don't want them to be any longer than like her face though, just to have a little bit of difference between her and Robin. I just don't want there to be too many similarities between them without me really having a reason why. I'll probably end up keeping the fluff on the jacket, so we'll just do that. Don't forget to add those waves. Add a couple little curly loose hairs, little tiny baby hairs. Sometimes I get comments on my videos asking me why I laugh so much. It's the awkwardness. It's 100% the awkwardness. I don't think everything I say is hilarious. I just don't know how to fill silence. So I go for awkward laughter. Like, comment, subscribe if you do the same. Her face looks a little young. I think I want to age her up. Robin and Arietta in that whole little group, they don't have ages yet. Like, they don't have set in stone ages, but I want them to be like roughly 20. So like 19, 20, maybe 21. So I think I want her to be around the same age too. When I was thinking of ways to like put her in the story and if she should be in the story, I pictured her being almost like a rival character, I guess. Kind of like an anti-hero sort of character. Like she's not a bad guy, but she's not really a good guy either. She's just kind of there. And when I actually try and develop a story for them, and she's in it, I don't know if that's the role she'll end up playing, but for now that's sort of where my mind goes for her. I have like a world set up for them. I just don't really have a story, which is what I'm working on. Yeah, this one's definitely my favorite. Probably gonna be the hairstyle we go for, boys and girls and others. Yeah, I think having it a little bit longer back here is the way to go. I mean, this face isn't my favorite thing, but this is, I think, the hairstyle we're gonna go with. I'll see how it looks with the rest of the outfit once I figure that out. And then this is the part of the video where I lost footage, because I mean, it wouldn't be my channel if I didn't lose some footage, right? Yeah, that happened. I'm a little bummed that it happened on a redesign video because all of the footage is kind of important. So I figured instead of just scrapping the video or scrapping this part of the video, I thought I would just show you some pictures and doodles of how I got to the design I ended up going with, because I think it would be kind of weird for me to just show me drawing the finished illustration without showing how I got from point A to point B. So here's that. I want to play around with the coat, but I definitely want to keep the general vibe. Say we made the coat longer, made it a little baggier. I also wanted to keep the shorts, and I have a few different ideas with what we can do. Let's try making the coat not as long and baggy. Let's see what happens if we make it form-fitting. I don't know if these silhouette drawings are even interesting at all. I think I need to play around with the shorts before I decide anything about the jacket. I think the cut of the shorts and how I style them are really going to affect how the jacket is gonna look. Within the world that I want to put her in, it's about like witches and stuff, and each witch has like a different sort of like theme to their powers, and so I was wondering if I should give her like water-based powers, and then like the sort of like spandexy thing, I was thinking of turning it into like a bodysuit sort of thing that you wore just regular clothes on top of, so it's kind of mimicking like what surfers sometimes wear, or other various water goers. I don't know anything about anything. And then I have a couple different ideas of how to style the shorts on top of it. So for the spandex bodysuit thing, I kind of wanted them to cut off there. And then I was thinking of having the shorts on top of it be kind of a lot shorter. I also think I want to ditch like the weird thigh fanny pack that was going on. I just don't think it's quite necessary. Okay, I'm not sure if I like the bagginess. If I am going to go with this sort of vibe, I think I want to have it like be a more form-fitting jacket, just because I think if she's going to be wearing shorts over her bodysuit, I think it would make more sense to have the jacket also be more of like a kind of like a shirt, I guess. I don't know how to phrase it into words, but in my head there's a clear thought, so hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. And then I'll play around with my other shorts idea. What if I added fluff around the cuffs of the jacket too? And then my other thought for the shorts, it would be kind of like the shorts a little longer and baggier, and then have like cutouts in the legs. I do like this sort of jacket better. Not sure I'm totally vibing with the shorts though. For her body type, I don't think I actually vocalized any thoughts, but we have two of the main characters, Arietta and Robin. Arietta's pretty thin, and Robin is thick, so I want her to be kind of in between of that, I guess. Haven't thought about shoes. In the original, she had sneakers, but also personally, I'm a sucker for tall shoes. So what if we gave her tall socks and tall shoes? I don't know how that's gonna go, but we can find out. Her original coat had pockets like right here, which I think I want to bring back. Question mark? I don't really know. Fuck it, let's add them. Little buckle here, and then we can add that detail to the sleeves. I don't picture the placement of the colors being too different. I think it's mostly just I want to play around with saturation and then maybe hues slightly. Don't know if I like this tall shoes. I don't know if they really suit the rest of the design. I mean, like I say in all of these like character design videos, the design process doesn't really stop at the end of the video. So I think for the sake of moving on, I'll keep the boots. And then later on, you guys can let me know your thoughts, and then maybe I'll make a decision. So I guess to start, I'll use colors similar to what the original color scheme was. It's not too bad. I think the main thing I want to change is the contrast between the shorts and the jacket. So let's start with that. For her hair, I kind of like it being not really pastel, but like bright and vibrant color blue. So I'd like to keep it in that general tone. Let's try yellow green. Let's try the same pant color one more time. I also want to try, instead of using a black for the bodysuit, let's try a very dark blue. It seems just like the colors are more saturated here. Let's try the same skin tone and see what it looks like with the other hair color I had. I think if I am going to make the shorts blue, I should probably just use like a black or a gray for the bodysuit. And then pants, I was using blue greens, but let's try a blue. I really like this jacket color, so I think I'm gonna go with this one, which is a yellow green, and then her hair is a blue. And then down here it's also a blue, but then these ones were a blue green. And so we have a yellow green, a blue, and then I think a blue green. And then that would like be like slight tone variations, but they're still like generally cohesive. I don't know what color to do for her eyes. That's something I kind of just ignored this whole time. Because for the main characters, their eye color is like the main color of another main character. So like Robin, her main color is red, and then her eyes are green, and then green is the color of Jax, who's another main character, and then Jax's eye color is purple, which is another main character's color. So that's how I kind of tie them in together, but if she's not a part of them, so I'm not quite sure. So let's just give her brown eyes for now. It'll be fine. Awesome, there we go, cool. I hope you can forgive me for losing the footage. Also, the rest of this video is filmed with a different camera. So I got a different camera, so hopefully we won't have to deal with any more lost footage. So, yay! So the quality is going to be a little bit different, hopefully better. So I just thought I'd give you a heads up on that, and enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, don't know. I got disheartened after I lost footage, but I'm here now. We will finish this. My original plan was just to continue this, but after I lost a bunch of footage, I figured I could at least make it up to you guys by doing another illustration from scratch. So goodbye, I'll finish you on my own time. But let's make a thing. We can make art. Let's do that. I've been drawing sideways in this sketchbook, so I want to not do that this time. Now I have to think of another pose. God damn it. I did not think. I should have thought about that before I started filming. Let's just put pencil to paper, my guy. All good drawings start by randomly moving your pencil. That is a fact. I don't know if that's probably not true. What do I do about the hand-arm situation? Let's put a hand up here, and then if I just put her arm just on her thigh, it's fine. Floofy cuffs, floofy hair, she got a floofy collar. Everything about her is floof. I think I want to make the boots a little shorter, more blocked out shapes. Lighten that up, and now I have to actually make this hand make sense. I like how she's pretty angsty, but then there's a lot of fluff in her design. Definitely more excited to explore her as a character that's meant to be in the universe I'm gonna put her in. I'm excited to see her with the other characters of the universe. Okay, what's happening here, buddy? Gotta do this the hard way, huh? Coolio. Back to regularly scheduled programming. Oh god. Here we go again. Ah, shit. Here we go again. I like how few characters I have. God damn it. I like how few characters I have where their design actually shows their ears. She's definitely falling into the her hair is just so fluffy you can't see her ears category. Ears, am I right? Fuck. I'm also excited to see what kind of names you guys come up with for her. I don't know what my mouth just started saying. But that's always one of my favorite parts about these sorts of videos. Oh my god. I don't want to have a broken lead counter in every sketch vlog I do. That's not how I'm trying to be. Ha! This is not how I don't want this in my life. Don't mind me just putting my head in here. It's necessary, I promise. Do I like that face? Nah, not really. I know you can't see, but this is important if I'm going to make a face that actually looks decent. Gotta go right up in there. Ah! It's okay, Oliver. Just breathe and repump your lead. Okay, well that nose is... I made it worse. Can't seem to not make this eye look lopsided. I think this is better. I dropped a pencil on my cat. Sorry, cat. Okay. That's, I think, as good as I can get the face at the moment. The close-up action. Wow. I don't think that's where the pinky would go. I think it'd be kind of facing more forward like that. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. Oh no, do I have to do the thing again? Julie, do the thing. It's the same thing, but now more zoomed in. What an experience you guys are getting today. Hey, Jolie. Do you want to say anything to the people?
My face is wet and I can't find a towel.
Cool.
I'm sad mode.
Why are you sad mode?
Because I just want to like some cookies and my baking powder was thrown away. So.
R.I.P. Julie's baking powder. Don't stare at me. Don't. That's not nice. Okay, well now my sister's staring at me through the crack of the door, so that's fun. That's what I want while I'm filming. She's still there, just so you guys are aware of the type of situation that I've been put in. And I have a feeling if I turn around, she's still gonna be there. And look, she is. Would you look at that? Stop being a creep! Nothing else to say to the camera? Awesome conversation, thank you. What?
I was holding my breath and then it made me laugh. Because you're so dumb.
Because I'm funny.
No, you're so dumb. There's a difference.
No. This is not an ASMR video. No. Binder clip ASMR. ASMR POV. We're role playing. I'm the binder clip. You're a stack of paper. How dare you, first of all?
How dare your face
How dare my face what?
be so ugly? Cry about it, loser. Dweeb. Ugly nugget.
Don't call me.
Fired nugget. And then no one wants. Fired.
Back to zoom out mode. So anyway, I edited the footage that I didn't lose. And I don't remember if I said this or not. I'm planning on her having like water powers.
Magic.
Yeah, and then I don't remember if I said the part where I'm considering also giving her like ice powers and if
More
those
magic.
and if those can be like the same because she has the wetsuit for the water, but then also she has this coat which reminds me of ice powers.
But people with ice powers don't get cold.
But yeah, she's also gonna be an anti-hero. You know what that is, Julie? Why was that funny? I just asked if you knew what an anti-hero was. That was not a joke. I was asking a question, but thank you for laughing at me.
I don't.
It's when you're not a bad guy, but you're not a good guy either. You're just kind of doing your own thing. What is so funny? Also, what I was saying in the last part of the video, but the footage got yeeted out of my computer and my camera. Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I don't know if I like the boots or not. That's all I was going to say. What? Do you have any critiques for this character design?
Can't see.
Well, get over here. If this is going.
God, I have to do everything myself.
Do you have any critiques for this character design?
No. You're ugly.
Is it perfect? Do you like her Angie mode? Don't just quietly whisper Angie mode and then walk away. Are you ready for this epic action right here?
No.
Look at this. He zoomed in. Don't get him out of here. I'm trying to film. Get him out of here. No. No. Stop it. No. 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 This is. Get him out of here! No one invited you, Leo! If your name is Leo and you're watching this, you're wonderful. Except for you, Leo. You know who you are. I got the little details in the eyes. Little blush marks, because even if she's angsty, she cannot escape the anime blush. Another thing I want to do at some point, I'm not going to do it here because I just don't have the time, but I need to do it at some point for her character. In this world, right? I said it was about like witches and stuff. And the witches need some sort of like object. I call them tools, but they need some sort of object to use their powers. So I need to come up with an idea, or at least like just a general concept for hers. The main gang, they're to kind of make them a little bit more cohesive. All of their tools are based off of jewelry. For them, it's a lot easier because they're like, there's a theme to them, but she's not a part of their group, and so I want hers to be different. That face ended up more round than I wanted. I wanted her to have kind of like a pointy face. Can I fix it? I think it's kind of fixed. I mean, it looks a little messy, but what can you do? Oh, what just happened there? That's okay. I'll just do that. Do you guys like the zoomed in camera angle, or do you like it more zoomed out? Let me know. I don't know. There's benefits to both. Let me know what you prefer. I still don't know if this hand is too big, but I mean, can't change it now. So, also I know I'm kind of just glossing over everything I'm kind of doing, but a little sneak peek into next week's video. I'm actually gonna be making a video about the drawing process for traditional art, specifically Copic illustrations. Like, I'm gonna go through my process from beginning to end. So I know I'm glossing over everything right now, but if that's something you're interested in, just stay tuned a little longer. And then in there I'll go over more like materials I use and what I'd recommend and all that fun stuff. All that stuff us nerdy artists enjoy. Almost just gave myself a paper cut. That's not my favorite thing. And a thigh, which may or may not be longer than the other one. I can't really tell. I mean, now that I look at it, that foot's definitely for sure slanted. There we go. It doesn't matter if it looks like shit, it's in the background. Alright, well, I'm waiting for that ink to dry a little bit. Grab my Copics, grab my handy dandy charge. What did I use? I used this one, and then I got some shade and highlight colors. I never know what to shade that color with. I'm sure one of the colors I have is fine. That one. Don't remember if I went with cool grays or neutral grays. Let's go neutral. Come on. Alrighty. I think this is a good highlight color. And then this for blush, because anime. Usually I start with the skin, so let's do that. Erase the pencil. Just throw the eraser shavings on me. Throw them right on me. Got my scrap sheet of paper. Put it on there. And now we're Gucci. This marker's new, so I haven't had the chance to use it as a skin tone yet. Which may or may not be why I decided to give it to her as a skin tone. Blend that out. Some more color over here. Add that blush. Get some color on her face. The nose too. More blending. I accidentally got some pink in her eye. Now it looks like she's super high. I guess I'll also throw this on her eye color. Kind of forgot to pick one out specifically. Her eye color was the last minute choice anyway, so more blending. And then we switch back to this one. I love art, I promise. It just gets repetitive sometimes. You can see the stuff underneath. It's throwing me off so much. This needs a refill. Throw some shading on this skin. Angy eyebrows. I'm honestly not loving these colors to shade with, but I mean, we're here now. It's fine, it's not that bad. It's just a little saturated is all. Get out of here. Feather it up. More blending. Feather it up. Blending. Some pink on the knees. Also on the fingertips. Awesome. There we go. Skin tone done. Let's do the hair next. Color in the eyebrows. And now highlights. And now that for a long time. And then even more layering and blending. Wow. Magic. Ugh. I'm fine. Honestly, I don't think there would really be any highlight colors here, because the hand is right there, so it wouldn't be getting a lot of light, I guess. I wonder if I should just color in the eyebrows this dark color. Like the skin, I'm going to add this darkest color very sparingly. Let's actually go back to this one and blend it out, because it's a little more purpley than the rest of it. I guess I'll do the shorts and jacket and such. I can get it on the jacket, shut up. Don't actually know if this is an appropriate color. That's super saturated, dear lord. My other blue greens are a lot more on the green side rather than the blue side, but these ones aren't working out like I had hoped they would, so could just use this super dark one and then blend the hell out of it. When you use Copic markers, they all have like the numbers on them, right? You generally want to have a few markers around the same like number area, because the letters say like the hue, and then the next two, they call it the blending group and a specific value. It's basically like saturation and intensity. So normally you want markers around the same number just to help like blend and everything. And for this one, I only have this marker in this general number range. That's good for now. And now this. I wonder, let's use a different green. Let's just make this zipper dark. Then let's make the buckles dark just to help bring that through. The way it's shaded, it makes the shoulders look a lot more broad. It wasn't intentional, but I don't hate it. Everything else is gray and such. So let's add that in, add some highlights, and call this a drawing. Feather that out. Color this part in. These are behind this leg, so this one would have no highlights. Cool. Epic. Awesome sauce. Color in between these little lines down here. I should be done with these colors. Oh, wait. Now I should be done with them. All I gotta do is color the fluff. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know how fluff even works. I'm going to assume it's something like this. It's a big part of me debating making the wetsuit like super shiny, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm ready to call this a video. After many technical difficulties. That's where this ended up. Let's take a journey back, shall we? First, we started here many years ago. Then we experimented with hairstyles. Then we lost a bunch of footage. We lost more footage. And now there's this. I'm really happy with how she turned out. Let me know your thoughts. Again, with things like the eye color and the shoes and whatnot. I'd love to hear your input. And now, time to name her. Let's flip over to this spread. I think this is a more exciting thing to look at. I'm going to do this the same way that I had you guys pick Robin's name. So in the comment section of this video, there's going to be a pinned comment. Reply to that comment with a name that you like. If there's already a name commented, feel free to just comment that name again or give that comment a thumbs up. Either one is fine. I'm going to write down the most common names, like the most highly recommended names, and then over on my Instagram, you guys will vote on some polls. So there you go. Even if you don't have an Instagram, there's some ways for you to get involved in this. But other than that, that's the end of the video. So thank you it's time to end this video. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and if you like this character. If you have any critiques, let me know. I'd love to hear them. And if you are new here, hello, my name is Oliver. I post a lot of art on this channel. I post every single Wednesday and extra bonus videos whenever I can. I haven't done that in a while, but shh. And speaking of my social media, you can find those on screen now and linked in the description box below. Again, head over to Instagram if you want to be a part of the official naming of this character, but if not, it's totally fine, no pressure. And there will also be some videos on screen now and linked in the iCard for you to check out if you want. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Zola, stop being nasty. Bye.